video, I'm going to demonstrate how to add a patient onto the system for a vaccination. As you can see from the mass vaccination check-in window, first of all, I would search for my patient to see if they're on our system. Click Search Patient. Enter the patient's demographics, such as surname, gender, date of birth, or perhaps NHS number if you have this available. When you search for your patient, and at this stage they are not visible on the right hand side of the screen, this means they are not on our local system. Click Cancel in the bottom right hand corner of this screen. We now need to add the patient onto the system in order to vaccinate them. Click on the drop down for PM Conversation on the toolbar and select Add Person for Vaccine. Search for your patient again at this stage, ensuring that you use surname, gender and date of birth, because we will want to trigger a PDS search here, which allows us to search the national spine. Once you've entered the details and you click Search, you can now see the PDS search button is active. Click on this PDS search button and enter the organisation code. For Milton Keynes Hospital, this is RD8M. Click on the magnifying glass and then OK. This is just a warning that you are viewing patient demographics via an external system which could be audited. You can either accept this message just on this one occasion, or you can tick the acknowledge box and it will not show you this warning for another 28 days. At this stage, if your patient has been found on the spine, you will see the following screen. You will be able to review the details and accept them. However, if the patient is not found on the national spine using the PDS search, this next message will appear. You can see on my screen it says no patients found on PDS. This means you must add your patient in order to vaccinate them onto the system from scratch. Use the Add Patient button in the bottom right hand corner. Complete the mandatory fields, which in this case are all of the yellow fields. You must, when you search for a GP, associate this GP to a practice. So ensure that when you choose the GP that this patient is registered to, you also select the practice underneath before clicking OK. This will complete both of the fields as you can see in the top half of the window. You must also add a patient address and contact details. To add contact details and an address, select from whichever option you're adding it to. In this case, I'm adding a home address, and I'm going to modify this one which currently shows United Kingdom, and I'm going to search for an address using the yellow button at the top. Enter a postcode, and once you've entered a postcode, click Accept. Once you can see that the address has been picked up, click OK, and then you can go to the Patient Contact Details tab and repeat the process for the contact number. Open up the option relevant to the number you're adding, click on the Add option and enter the contact number. Click OK, and now all of the details have been entered. In the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you can click OK. Your patient has now been added for a vaccine, and you can see you have a medical record number for them on our local system. You can continue with the local check-in process.